Shadow of War today, just for pretty much kicks and giggles. I love it. It's one of my all-time favorite games. I also just kind of like the Lord of the Rings series in general. Excuse me, sorry. Ugh. Just ate lunch, so now I'm kind of tired. But no, we're doing some online conquests. In hopes to get our assault rating on the one fortress up. Alright, so that's what I'm working on. Ugh. Take a drink of some go-go juice here. Hey, what's up, dead man? Alright. I don't know why I only had the one captain in there, though. That was kind of weird. The last one I did before I started my broadcast. Charge! Yeah, there we go.
Clearly underestimated you. I should open you up and see what makes you so special.
I think not. Yeah, get on your knees, that's right.
You serve me now. Die will be your chosen. I'll keep your guts safe.
Stay and fight, bitch. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, they took that pretty fast. No. It's alright by me. They got all our war chiefs. Yeah, for whatever reason, this guy here just had the 3 war chiefs, I think, total. So running through his fortress is going to be relatively quick. Enter the keep, confront the overlord. And I pretty much just have to do this in 4 minutes. I have to kill or capture his overlord in just under 4 minutes in order to get gold. And that's kind of my goal. The more gold, the more online points that you will achieve. So you can obtain a better defense rating, you sort of better siege upgrades for your...
You insult the Dark Lord by stepping
Insult
foot into
him,
my
huh?
fort.
If you think that's an insult, wait until he sees what I do to you.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Oh. I am playing some Shadow of War, dead man. Shadow of War.
We cannot let the outsiders burn us.
Oh, fuck. You gotta think I've played with him longer than you have. He's getting better. Yeah, update. Solstice. Oh, that's unfortunate. Fucking cursed. Get me out of that shit. Thank you.
You cannot resist.
What do you think, chat? Should I recruit or fight to the death? What do you think, Deadman? Recruit or fight to the death? Alright, so recruiting a captain means I can take them and garrison them, and then put them wherever I want them. But these guys are kind of low level. Or I can kill him and obtain the same shit, pretty much. So, like, I can kill him, or I can recruit him. Okay.
You fight for me.
We're gonna recruit.
I am your chosen master.
Oh, good.
I depart.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. 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 Well, it probably comes down to the fact that you're more familiar with your area too. Yeah, so being an older driver with some experience behind you, no offense, uh, or all the offense, however you want to take it. Mhm. Right. Mhm. 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 Mm. No archers? I watched my dad, and he's one of the best drivers I've ever met. But I watched my dad back a truck and pup around a fucking blind corner. And there was a big old fucking lime mound on one side on this at this quarry, and on the other side he had maybe a half an inch of clearance on either side of his truck for just room. But the other side of the truck was a straight fucking drop off to the creek. So he fucking slipped it in there though with no mirrors, none. Didn't even look, just fucking backed it right in there. I was like, Oh, they do. Yep.
You need help? All right, no escape.
No.
I've got my pets well trained. You ready? I will be.
No, he wasn't talking about leaving the clan. Yeah, that's just Phoenix. But I mean personally, I'm the only one who's ever really given him a challenge that he's 1v1'd, and he's told me that. So yeah.
Keep pushing forward. Get awfully marked up, you are. Weapons up. Forward.
Now, see, I got to thinking about this. I said something like this the other day. I said, I kind of brought this up, and I am streaming right now, by the way. Just a heads up, y'all. But, yeah, pretty much. Anywho, I said, I think Trials needs an overhaul. I really do. Because... Okay, yeah, because all the sweats will continuously go in there, and they play that all weekend. They need to have different brackets completely, not by the card, but they need to go by how many flawlesses you've had in the week. So if you have right, so you go flawless, alright, you cannot go back to the basic bracket. You have to be brought up to a different tier. And if that's right, and if that's the case, that's fine. You know, that's probably the system that needs to be there. No offense. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You serve me. I am yours to command. Yes, I have your back.
Yeah.
Time to be a chew toy.
Yeah. And that's what happens. So then they get their squad together for Trials on the weekend, and that's the only thing. Trials is fine. Yeah, the power level is fine. I don't care about the power gap. What I care about is these guys that do nothing but play Trials, do nothing but use the meta every week, day in, day out, on the weekends, trying to get this shit. And they've already got, 1,000 pieces of the armor because that's all they do. No, I wouldn't do that. No, okay, but see, that's the thing. And, yeah. Okay, but some exotics are actually worth a damn, They're not necessarily meta, but they're good. And to take them completely out of the game, in a sense, is I don't know. I wouldn't go as far as to say that. But I would say...
Join me. Your will be done. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, and see, I mean, I don't know, but the balance, especially with trials, all right, so now all these top ranked players are actually going up against each other because it's not just the card and the amount of wins. That needs to stick on it. So, yes, they have the card. Yes, they have this. But what they also need... Alright, so the level of wins is who you go up against, right? That's fine. But then you go to the next tier after you go flawless. And maybe they need to put in better rewards, too. Like higher Ascendant Shard drops. Or even the... Oh, what was the weapon system called? Oh... Adept, I think it was, or some shit like that. And yeah, from D1, I've actually done my research on that. So all right, now you make it to that next tier, and now you're going up for adept weapons or adept armor. That's a little bit better. Right. Right. So that way the casual players who are just in there for trials for the weekends aren't getting screwed. Or like they need 7 wins like to get the glow on the armor. They needed 7 wins. 7 wins took me 2 weeks. I mean, no, it's too... And see, that needs to be on the account. It needs to be account based, not just character based, but account based. If you're on your account, you went flawless on one set of on your one character, you will have to go into the next tier. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's what needs to happen. That's for their entire account. Because a lot of the times the people going into trials are just doing one character anyway. Yeah. Yeah, and see, that's the problem. It's not making it harder for better players. It's making it easier for everybody. Because harder players will go up against harder players, but they don't always want the challenge of going up against harder players. Harder players do not want to challenge against harder players. I think you brought this up to me yesterday, Dudley. Like they kind of prey on the weak, so to speak. All right, then they reset their card, and now they're going up against tier 1 card, people in their card. And that's what has ruined trials. Not a whole lot of people play it because of the fact that, all right, now they're getting screwed. Yeah. Right. And I think that's the main problem with trials. Let's see what this guy's. Damage by fire. Yeah. It's just... Yeah. It's just what, it's kind of hard to differentiate that at the same time because... And that's why I say account-based, because then they would have to create an account, get their character up to light, and then go into trials. You know what I mean? Instead of just going, alright, one account, da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, that's what needs to happen. And Apex Legends does it. That's kind of that's why I like spawn over by Grapeseed. Like, I spawn at my, yeah. on on Titan, waiting on that. Ooh. That's definitely way better gear than I've got. So this says... Alright, so in Shadow of War you have armor sets, right? And when you have legendary tier armor sets, they have some of the best perks. And this says an armor design crafted to terrify while you kill. It's called the Armor of Horrors. I recover 10 health per second while cursed, and then 250 health recovery per captain killed. Which, when you're taking fortresses, is a big thing. And my other one was 10 seconds, but it was only 120. Oh, it was 120 might gain per captain killed. Well, fuck that. We're gonna put that armor on. Did you pick it up on your other characters? That's what you need to do. It usually doesn't, but it started doing it with me, so I just did it. You know what I mean? Alright. Give me legendary. Give me legendary. Fuck you. Oh, I need training orders. I need legendary training orders. Come on. Give it to me. Did I get 2 of them? I did! Hell yeah. Yeah, baby. So, in these Spoils of War chests that you get by doing so many of the online conquest battles, you'll get a Spoils of War chest, and you can get legendary training for your Uruks or your war chiefs, and that's like the top tier. Legendary makes them super hard to kill. They can hold 2 epic traits, and it's just nasty is what it is. And yeah, I got 2 legendary trainings for that I can use, and I ain't gotta pay for them because they're like 10,000 or 20,000 Marion per a piece, which is just insane. Like, that's a fucking grind. Oh yeah. Yeah. Cool. Fire Master upgrade. Holy shit, I got some decent stuff out of here. I'm impressed. Alright. Impressive. Try anything once kind of guy, huh? Tried a lot of stuff yesterday, buddy. Just couldn't get around me. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, luck in the chamber I was about to say is a perk in Destiny for, I think it was, what, the Hawk Moon? Look, I may not have played D1, but I did my research. Alright. So, we got a decent team. Alright, so the guy I'm going up against now, his war chief, or yeah, warlord, is a terror beastmaster. So he's poison proof, frost proof, beast proof, enraged by Morgai flies, and he's advanced class beastmaster. So what that means, at one with the creatures of Mordor, beasts will not attack him. Bestial roar utters a beastly roar that calls Caragors to battle, which is kind of a problem. Caragor trainer, he can tame wild Caragors at will. Try bonus terror chains. He's got a class bonus of a frontline warrior. Epic trait is great strength. Hits. His attacks deal immense damage. So, like, I get hit once, I'm dead. Caragor pack. He has a pack of Caragors in the room with him. Caragor rider. He's got a Caragor mount. And Beast Slayer, extremely lethal against the beasts of Mordor. He is damaged by fire, executions, and ranged attacks, which kind of makes him easy. But all right, yeah. So
On what? No. All you gotta do is it'll pop up on your screen. I thought I was having to look for something, and I wouldn't. It just kind of spawns. It tells you where to go. You know, it highlights it and tells you where to go. So, yeah, I think it might be on Titan. Yeah, down there by the solarium and, yeah. Yep. That'd be it. Alright. Let's start it. Get myself some go-go juice in my system. Oh, by the way, steaks breaded with Cheetos are delicious. Yeah, the Lady Stewart. Yeah. Well, I took steaks, and what I did was I took like cheese balls or Cheeto, the puffs, crunched them up real good, and then used that as my like nope. But yeah, just use them. Use Cheetos as breadcrumbs. Yep. I've done that. Yeah. I mean, I still really like Taco Bell. Took me a second, buddy. You'll have to forgive me today. My brain's a little... Yep. Me. I was like, I eat pussy like a retard on bath salts. That's exactly what I said yesterday, wasn't it, Dudley? Yeah. Yep. Yep. So we have turned.
At my side, you will fight.
Oh man.
You're chosen. You're chosen.
Yeah.
I have your back.
Yep. I did it by trial and error.
They'll fight soon.
Yeah, so what are you reading today? How to fuck. How to eat pussy 101. You're definitely with the wrong woman. Pussy is not the same thing as weed. If you can smell it from across the room, it's not the good stuff.
Thank you, Master. I will defend you.
If it smells like chicken, keep on licking. If it smells like trout, get the fuck out. It's the one I learned. Exactly. I made a comment to one of my exes. I told her, I said, hey look, we finally have something in common. Because she eventually later in life went gay. And I said, look, we finally got something in common. And she's like, what's that? And I said, we both like pussy. They prefer the flatter shoot.
I dominate you. Join my army.
Command me, Bright Lord. Bright Lord.
Thank you. Now to repay these maggots in kind.
So,
I'm surprised you made it this far. No matter. This ends now.
I don't think this does end now. I just don't. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna kill your mount, I'm gonna kill you, or possibly take you as my captive. I haven't decided. summon him.
What do you need this time?
I need you to kill him. So I'm gonna keep running. Let this guy chase me. Up the wall I go. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm, okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, because you're usually back in 5 minutes anyway. It's like you inhale your food. Bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Sorry. I said I bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Yeah, no. Mama's sleeping. Yeah. Yeah, see, Titan was the hard one for me to get to. I had to do the one strike twice. So. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here!
You're all ready to get out of the shower, or what? Yeah. Ah. All that condensation on your shitter, man, you almost slip right off. Go to you go to sit down and fall right off your shitter. Destroy for gear. Yeah. Yeah, for the 2-3 hours. In total, it's like 2-3 hours. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, you did. And I gotta do it. I'm doing up some New York strip steaks that are about like 2 inches fucking thick. Yeah. For supper. Because my wife has been having a little bit of trouble with her iron, being pregnant. So I've got to just push red meat more than supplement. But yeah. Yeah, she's got to have it like twice a week.
more. Formula 1.
Once you're dead, I'll spread your ashes across Mordor.
There's a Drake. It's out.
You cut me down, and I rise stronger.
Yeah, we got... Yeah, dirt track? Yeah. No. No, it's an actual... It's an actual track, it's just a dirt track. That's what we have... Yeah, yes. That's what we have here. For racetrack. Beatrice Speedway's a dirt track like that. You will serve me. You're gonna stay and fight for me too. I'm gonna make you my bitch. Oh, staying.
I'm ready to spill some guts.
Oh,
Into the inner wall.
online conquest battle.
You better be tasty.
Save it for the enemy, boss.
About to make this fellow look like my bitch. Talion's kind of mouthy, because the warlords, like, they do this speech right when you walk into their throne room, and then Talion will, like, say something fucking just off the wall and mouthy as all shit.
You sully the sacred fortress with your presence. The Dark Lord will be pleased when I give him your head.
You're terrified of curse, dude. Like, I have this in the bag.
Lord are about to be very disappointed.
Like, this guy's gonna be. This guy just said, like, the Dark Lord's gonna be pleased when I bring him your head. And he's like, you and the Dark Lord are gonna be pretty fucking disappointed by the time I'm done with you. Yeah. On your knees.
You will serve.
Yeah, I've played Crossout.
I am yours, my lord.
Conquest battle over in 2 minutes.
As you wish.
That was quick. Like, alright, so the sword I have, whenever I do what's they deem as an execution, it'll curse the enemies around me. And this guy was terrified of curse, so what they do when they're terrified is they'll run, and then you can dominate them. And that's what I did. Like, I went in there, killed one person, and then dominated the guy. I got 304 points for that. So, I'm going to go ahead and take a pee. I'm going to stop broadcasting here.